I'm gonna be starting my franchise today for YouTube, and first of all, real quickly, I'm gonna be grinding later on tonight to try to get this man right here. Obviously, he's went down a couple overalls because of his injuries. He hasn't been playing a lot lately, but despite the fact that he's still Shane Bieber, he's still a diamond, he's still the third best pitcher in baseball. Trout went up a little bit. Cunha keeps going up. Tatis keeps going up. Eric Cole keeps going up. But we're not here to talk about Diamond Dynasty here. We're here to talk about who we are going to use for our franchise. Now, there was a lot of teams that went through my mind, and I couldn't figure out who I wanted to use. Then I was thinking, what's a team in a tough division, in a really, really tough division, that would be that's a rebuild? What's a team that's in a tough division that needs a rebuild? And I'm thinking there's the Orioles, but you know, the Orioles are at the top of everybody. You know, the Orioles are usually a rebuild in themselves. I thought about going to the Orioles. It just didn't make sense for me. But then I looked at the Pirates and I'm like, their divisions can be whack. But I was looking through, trying to find a team with the least amount of A potential players, so then I could rely on my draft picks and stuff like that. And then I saw the Colorado Rockies. They don't have many A potential players. Unfortunately, Trevor Story might be on his way out the door. We don't know what we're going to do with him. You know, and they got Austin Gomber in that trade for... And I'm like, the Colorado Rockies make the perfect sense to do. I'm going to put Designate here on auto. Force trades off, nor budgets. We'll make it realistic. We'll make it a little bit realistic. Now, I don't know if we'll be playing every game. But, we'll be playing a lot of games. Alright, so, before... I'm going to... I may look to trade Trevor Story. Depending on what he's going into the last year of his contract. We'll see how he does up to the trade deadline. If he doesn't do well, no, we'll get a bunch of probably some really, really top prospects and stuff like that. Garrett Hampson's a player I'm excited for. He's got a lot of upside. Got Robert Stevenson, Carlos Estevez, Fernandez, Daniel Bard's up here. This guy, I'm excited for him to come up. He's a little too early yet, but he's A potential. He's one of the very few A potentials on this team. You got Scott Olberg, who's going to be a really solid reliever for us. Now, catcher with a little bit of upside that if he could get his vision up and a little bit of hitting stats, he'll be a very good catcher. Dom Nunez, only 26 years old, has a B potential. I'm looking to build around him as our catcher. Elias Diaz isn't bad either. He's got the pop versus the lefty. He's got the contact versus the lefties. I wish you wouldn't say stuff on my live stream, please. Where are they coming from? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Look towards the sink. There's two of them.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacen otros como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Y ronca allá afuera que tú no eres nada. Hay que mi tiempo me va.
Alright, I'm back. We also have Nolan Arenado's cousin on this team, Josh Fuentes. Who I'm really excited to use. There's a lot of good players on this team though. I also stream on Twitch a little bit here and there. Yeah, but we got Josh Fuentes, who is Nolan Arenado's cousin, if you guys didn't know. Got Brandon Rogers. I'm super excited. He's gonna go down the AAA. I don't need him up here right now. I need him to develop in the minors because he's not gonna get any starting time on this team. You got Casey Golden, who's a really high upside prospect. He's got a little bit to go, but he's definitely gonna be in this team in the future. You got Jamison Handla, the really high prospect. Chris Owings was going to be a good player to build around. I'm going to look to play Garrett Hampson for us in center field. That speed's going to make him a threat. Definitely why we're playing in Coors Field. As everybody knows, Coors Field is an offensive park in its general. Marquez is going to be our ace of our staff. Austin Gomberg second. John Gray in third. Kyle Freeland pitching fourth. And Senzatella in fifth. I want to move on from Senzatella. I'm hoping Kyle Freeland can get back on his ways how he did in 2018. John Gray, he's been among one of the best pitchers in this Rockies pitching staff forever. As long as I can remember. Austin Gomber doesn't have a lot of MLB experience, but he's coming over from that Cardinals trade for Nolan Arenado. You got Marquez, who's also been an ace of this Rockies pitching staff forever. Yeah, Michael Givens, who's been a very consistent reliever for the past decade. Since coming up in 2015, he's been a dominant reliever and a dominant force for the Orioles. Eventually, he played for Toronto last year. Now plays with the Colorado Rockies. Scott Olberg, love the guy. He's a great player. He keeps the ERA down. He keeps the home runs low. He keeps the whip low. That's what I want in a pitcher. Scott Olberg's going to be the closer for this team. Fernandez. Stevenson's not going to play the setup role. That's going to be Givens' job. That's going to be Givens' job. That's going to be Givens' job. Okay, whatever. Whatever makes this game happy. You got Ben Bolden. Okay. Daniel Bard. He's had an okay career. Yeah. Estevez, I'm really looking for him. I'm looking for these young guys to develop, man. Looking at free agents. Oliver Perez. That might be a guy I bring in on one year deal. Ooh. Oh, I gotta bring up Chichi Gonzalez. He's actually pretty good in this game. Ian Tesman's in AAA. Squeeze me. Is he hurt in real life? I think he might be hurt. If he's hurt, then we'll leave him in AAA. But I gotta Google confirming that. Jed Jerko. I love this guy. Hey, I love this guy. Homer Bailey still in the league? Dude, that dude's been in the league forever. And today. The dude's older than my mom at this point. I'm kidding. Yeah, he's actually not. He's 33, I think. I don't know. What age are you, Homer Bailey? No, 34. The man's a grandpa. Got Nick Vincent, who's 34 years old too. What's up with all the Tyler Thornburg? Guy's goated. But alright. Alright. Your dad.
Why did you answer it?
Because I just talked to him.
So what? Answer it. Because then he'll call me and I don't have time for it.
I'm kind of on a live stream. I don't understand when people don't understand. I'm sorry, I had to take a phone call. Um. We also have the GOAT, Matt Adams, on this team too. Who's a power heavy guy. Alright, I think that's how we're gonna go for opening day. Got the Dodgers. Got the Dodgers. Now my mom back there likes the Dodgers for some reason. We're not gonna talk about why she likes the Dodgers. Marquez is taking the mound in game 1. Team looks good, team looks great, team looks wonderful. Now we're slowly going to be building this Rockies team. They were back in 2016 a wild card team. We all know what their historic one was. The Rockies are one of 6 MLB franchises that have never won a World Series. They've never even won a division title. The Colorado Rockies have been always a decent franchise over the years since they've become a franchise back in 1993. But as we were looking at opening day in Coors Field against the Dodgers, it's going to be Trevor Bauer versus German Marquez. Mookie Betts leading it off for the Dodgers. First pitch. It's going to be a curveball for a ground out. Boom. Looks like it's a sunny day here in Colorado. Strike 1. Chris Taylor is acquired from Seattle in 2016. As Marquez is throwing some heat down the middle.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a
Ooh, let's round out. That's what we want to do. We got to keep the balls on the ground. Can't let them go in the outfield because this outfield is a very deep outfield. That's what she said.
Corey Seager swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s
Marquez
fastball like
is
this
throwing
pitcher,
heat. Marquez.
Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed.
Hit him with the changeup. I'm gonna hit him with the changeup. Let's go. Good pitching.
Get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Good job, Marquez.
And now in the box, Garrett Hansen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trevor Bauer with the pitch.
Out in front of
A
it,
fastball.
the windup and the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Got him.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch and at it back, it becomes very hard for him.
You got Slender Man at the plate, aka Ronald Tapia. As I'm just behind that pitch, that's a pop-up in foul territory. 2 outs.
He makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Josh Fuentes at the plate.
To the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
I'm looking to see what Josh Fuentes can do as a player. If he could develop to what his cousin is now into Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he
That's
lays
a ball.
off 1 and 2.
Austin, make sure you have your socks on.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up,
Okay.
3 down for Colorado.
Go put this in my bag.
Oh, you don't want to get.
Infield
All right.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Max Muncy stands in as he looks
won't
at
get
ball
forgotten.
1 here.
So, Marquez pitching a gem so far through 1. 1-1 is the count. Marquez throwing straight fastball
Fly
heat.
ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get
It's gonna be a
there,
ground
and it
rule double.
bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here now is Will Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Muncy rounds third and is digging for the.
Why wouldn't it throw? Oh, that, I hate that pump fake so much in this game.
Lead. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And that one yanked just foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out this inning with only 1 run scored.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
It's only 1 run aside.
Good job to spoil that
Pitcher's
one away,
goals,
and he
I'm
stays
gonna be
alive.
honest with you, you don't see very often in Coors Field.
1-0 advantage as we play
So.
second. And another foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him.
That's a nice pitch.
For route number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan McMahon. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And it's fouled away. In his career, McMahon is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat.
That one
but he
mic
can
came
certainly
unplugged.
square one up on occasion. Swing.
Ryan
Misses.
McMahon at the plate to start off.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down,
Ouch, that one hit him.
Is that hit Ryan McMahon? So we got a runner on. With no outs in the bottom of the second. Up for Trevor Story. The Colorado Rockies.
Way too far in, and the hitter
Ball 1.
standing on first as a result.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
Away as he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A swing and a drive sent
That's
down
going to be
toward the
gone.
gap.
That's going to be high. That's going to be deep.
Into the
And that's
bleachers.
out of here.
Gone.
2-1 lead for the Rockies as that's a home run for Trevor Story.
Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
All right, C.J. Cron at the plate for his first appearance of the year. It's going to be a ground ball, routine, out. First out of the inning. Was a good pitch to hit, though. Chuck Nasty up the plate.
Numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 3 for 9. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And right into the shift. Glove by Taylor. And that's the second out. Ready now is Dom Nunez, trying to make something happen.
All right, come on, Dom Nunez.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped.
I have high hopes for you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion.
I don't like that check swing call. Alright, Marquez back out to do some pitching.
And they could use a spark from him here. The strike on the outer half.
Now Marquez is going to be the ace of this staff for being only 26 years old. He's a little bit on the older side for an ace at 26 for being one of the younger aces in baseball, but
down the third baseline. This will wind up foul. Still
we will make it work.
Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
I had a miscommunication in the field right there, but still got the out either way.
And he swings through a fastball.
Marquez not throwing the strikeout numbers, but he's definitely getting the outs he needs to. I don't know if I'm going to get there. Nope.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Now a swing and a miss here.
Good pitch.
Down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the
For
third.
Marquez's third strikeout of the day.
At the plate now is Mookie Betts. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fouled off.
Marquez's pitch count and runs allowed is going to determine how far he goes in this game.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Trying to pitch him a little bit carefully, trying to make him bite a little bit.
Line hard, deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Taylor behind 0-2 the count.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The 1-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's
Let's go.
Number 3.
Out number 3, middle of third, Marquez. Pitching a really good game here.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, German Marquez. No pitcher.
That's going to be a base hit for Marquez, as that's his first one of the new campaign.
That puts the Rockies lead off the board to start the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off.
It's a really good base hit,
with a huge knock.
especially for a pitcher.
And that will bring in Jared Hampson. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a tag, and he is
That was
out
unfortunate.
easily.
I tried to.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes. And he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Thought that one was going to be gone.
And he popped him up. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch.
All right, 2-1 Rockies after 3.
All set for the start of the 4th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
yeah, and if you
Oh, I left that one hanging a little bit.
couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this is foul tip to the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today.
Fuentes making a play, making throw, 2 outs.
Connect Greg Maddux east to west.
It's alright, it's tied 2-2. It's not the end of the world. More close.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Starting with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Josh Fuentes leading off.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Alright, oh, I hit my foot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Alright, McMahon.
Fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm gonna be heading out after
Boy, he
this
looks
game.
strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. In the air now, out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Around first, he's digging for second.
That was such a bad. I don't know what I was doing right there.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-2.
Come on.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He set. Here's the 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a call.
That's a good pitch.
Strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Slow little grounder left side.
Let's go. Nice play by Fuentes.
Problem over there at first is that would end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half.
CJ Cron up the plat. Black bat. If I can speak today.
As this ball's fouled away. A wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider.
Oh my gosh.
That's out number 1.
Need to be a little bit more patient.
Today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a beautiful hit.
Base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in once again is German Marquez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout.
All right.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Leiter in there for a base hit. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Fielded cleanly, one there. Relay to first.
4-6-3 double play.
Just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors. And now here is Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Next, here is Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters.
All right, so Tapia and Hampson haven't had the game.
And he misses with it 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tapia is retired. 2 down now. Next to dig in, Josh Fuentes trying to avoid
Come on,
becoming the
Fuentes.
first strikeout victim of the inning here. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back.
Hold on 1 second.
You're not going to see very many.
Alright, so after this episode, or after this game, we'll call it episode 1. Josh Fuentes, that's high, that's deep, that's gone! Josh Fuentes puts the Rockies back as a tie.
So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies.
There's Nolan Arenado's brother, or not brother, cousin.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some.
Welcome to Coors Field, Trevor Bauer. And welcome to Colorado Rockies baseball.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he hits one on a line to left field.
That's going to be a
And that gets
big
down, and we'll
hit.
see if that's extra base
That's
hit.
going to be a double.
And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the
I'm
second
getting
with a
ripped
double.
now. Get out.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
McMahon.
Come on, Trevor Story. Put us back in front.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And
Dang it.
Make the play, and that retired the side. Rocky strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run.
We're going to try to make this the last inning for Marquez here in the top of the 7th.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Depending how he does, maybe we'll give him until he bats again. Because he's going to be batting coming up here shortly. But that just depends. I can't allow another run, so that's when.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Gavin Lux comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And not in time.
Crap, really, Marquez?
Well, that's a huge.
Why'd you allow 2 runs, man?
And that gives them the lead by 2. Yeah, that could be a backbreaker.
This Rocky team sucks, man.
But nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pin.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's working on a 1 for 3.
Come on, Daniel.
Far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll
How do you hit
to
that?
see another one.
Big fastball.
I call
is
horse nuggets.
definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
There we go.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Alright, we're down 2 runs going into the bottom of the 7th.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
For Crone, Blackman, and Nunez.
Take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Here comes the first baseman, C.J. Crone.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some
No, I'm in the bottom of the 7th.
It hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit is Charlie Blackman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. On his way to second is Blackman. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the
Dom
tying run
Nunez
to the plate.
doesn't bat
We'll see
lefties
what they
well.
do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Jonathan Daza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Blackman, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 52.
Chris Owings will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Alright, come on, Chris Owens. I need you right here, big dog.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering in the dirt, and now let's see, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Michael Gibbons is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. No balls and 1 strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Tapia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in will be Max Muncy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Can you get my Jordans out for me, Ma?
A strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Justin Turner. As Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Devo, what are your final thoughts? We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Steven Souza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now to bat, Raimel Tapia. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out. This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so let's see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and a strike now. Pickoff play at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So now here is A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Scott Ober enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the AB now. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they report the out. 0-1 the count. Souza, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Steven Souza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Shot back up the middle. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Blake Trinan is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ball set for the bottom of the 9th. Ryan McLean toward the gap in left center. Pollock is there, and he's got that all-important one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with the double off the wall, though.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Bauer gets the win on the mound.